heart, from the soul, from the street. So if you think I'm going to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started, because you know we dominate these time constraints. And let's see. My books. What is the most important lesson from today? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. That wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important lesson from today? What does Divine Collective need to know most? Thank you so much. Transformative. Transformation. The Eight of Cups energy is out here. The Two of Pentacles, 8, and 2 is 10, but it's two different soups. It just makes me feel like the Death card makes me feel like the transformation is like complete, or it's ensuing is the word that I'm hearing in my mind. Two of Pentacles energy is out here with the Eight of Cups. And where there were people who were making bets, Two of Pentacles, and or wagering around your commitment to something, like whether or not you were going to follow through on something, like the evidence, the proof is in the pudding. Eight of Cups with the Death card, you've walked away from something. Queen of Swords energy, off with their motherfucking heads. Nine of Wands. I don't know, I just feel like somebody thought you wasn't going to stick to it. Stick to it long enough for it to matter. Stick to it long enough for your transformation to have, like, stick. Like, you know, take root is what I'm hearing in my mind's eye. The Queen of Wands energy is out here. But stick to it, you have. Stick to it, you are. What is the most important message for my Divine Collective? There are people making bets on you. Making bets on whether or not you're going to be able to see something through. It's like a lot about how people's actions will tell you more than their words will actually say out of their mouth. It feels like Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, somebody is nice, nasty. And it just feels like the energy feels like somebody doesn't think that you'll make it to the end. Like, oh yeah, I'll give you this job, or I'll give you this apartment. It's like ultimately they feel like they can do this thing, and then you, by your own ineptitude, will cause a failure. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups energies out here, and I really feel like there's an end to like the doubt that was in your mind and likely in the minds of people around you of whether or not you was going to follow through with something. The Three of Wands energy is out here. Three of Wands with the Queen of Wands is 4 wands, 9x like a 0. That's 6 wands that's on this board. What is the most important message from today? Two of Pentacles energy is out here with the Death card energy is out here. People are losing their bets. Eight of Cups energy is out here, especially people that thought you were going to quit. What is the most important lesson from today? Queen of Swords energy is out here. This lesson, like the most important lesson from today, has to do with having your mind set. You know, the power of the mind is not a joke. And in the 7 Hermetic principles, one of them is the universe is mental. And there's this like energy around like mind discipline, like, you know, meditation, visualization, and these types of practices that one can introduce in order to strengthen the power of your mind. And in some way, shape, or form, you've developed control of your mind. And the most important lesson from today is that of having your mind set. There's a lot of different entities that are trying to affect the way that you think, whether it be externally or internally, right? But because of the practices that you've introduced that help you control your thoughts, your attention, right? This is the most powerful lesson. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands. That shit protecting you. You got motherfuckers sending you negative energy. You got people trying to pretend to be your friend. You got people making bets on you on whether or not you're going to see it through. But at the end of the day, you got your mindset. You got your mindset, and it don't matter what they think. You know, like people always like that term, that phrase, it don't matter. I don't care what people think. Like it's often misconstrued as if you're not going to get up and get dressed and brush your teeth and wash your face. Like you don't care about life. That's not what I don't care what people think is. You have your mindset on something. So if a person makes a bet against what your mind is set upon, it doesn't matter. It won't discourage you. It's like when you have your mindset, the haters don't matter. And that's the most important lesson from today. Queen of Pentacles energy is out here. The best revenge is your motherfucking paper. The haters don't matter. Haters don't matter. Shit, if I go over there and I flick that motherfucking light switch, hell, let me use this one as an example. If I lay around there and I flick this a hater ain't gonna be able to stop this motherfucking light flicking. Long as my shit is together, guess what this motherfucking light flick is going to do? That bitch is going to cut on and off. And that's the type of energy that this is. You're having your mindset. And it needs to matter to you. No, you don't have to prove shit to nobody else. But you need to see for yourself. This is what I'm tapped into. Okay, let me put the light back how it's supposed to be. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Like, the most important lesson from today is mindset. Now, what do we need to know? What can we do differently in regards to our mindset tomorrow? Best revenge is your paper. What is the most important message in regards to how we can have a better mindset tomorrow or do differently in regards to our mindset tomorrow? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. Page of Swords energy is out here. Bro, your eyes are the windows to your soul. I've been working on a post about like kajal and how, the Egyptians used kajal as a protective element. It's like a a black coal dust, and they will wear it around their eyes. You often see the Egyptians with this little swirl right here. It was called kajal, and it was a protective element or whatever it is like that. And you have to protect your gates. Your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your hands, your extremities, all of these things are gates. They have portals, they have chakras in them. And the chakras are like energetic portals that go straight to the seat of your soul, which people consider your pineal gland, and it affects you. So what are you watching? Page of Swords energy. What are you listening to? Do you understand what I'm saying? Where does your mind go? Are you in control of what you give your attention to? Or can you be easily influenced by the things around you? That's the most powerful path forward. Three of Swords energies out here with the Page of Swords. How the fuck is gonna hurt your feelings if you ain't paying attention to that shit? You hear celebrities say, I don't be on the blogs. Yeah, I don't be on none of that shit. Four of Swords, why? Because it protects their peace. And that's what you can do differently tomorrow. You can really be selective about who you listening to. What y'all talking about? With whom you're engaging in? What you watching on TV? What you listening to musically? King of Wands energy is out here with the World card. What you can do differently tomorrow is understand the power of your mind, and then understand how taking charge or taking control of that, right? Let's say you didn't know that there was a panel and that panel could control the features of a vehicle, right? Then you would just let the vehicle be on autopilot. But once you found out about that panel, you might change the lights and adjust the lights to your favorite color, right? You might change the radio and put the radio on your favorite station. And this is what I'm tapped into. Ten of Pentacles energies. What is you giving your attention to? Huh? And these witches and these warlocks don't want y'all to get these messages. They'll do all kind of magic and shit. I'm saying it'll be all right. I've been doing shit all day. Now all of a sudden my stomach is, get the fuck out of here. Page of Swords with the Three of Swords. What are you giving your attention to? Because heavy on they want your attention, because attention is the new currency. This is what I'm tapped into. Four of Cups energies out with the Two of Pentacles. But like I said, what they think and how they feel about what you're doing ain't gonna stop you from paying your bills. And that's what you need to know different. Don't get them hoes no attention. You don't understand how validated it is for them bitches when you respond to them. You got to recognize and realize how validated it is to them bitches when you respond to them and stay focused, ignore. You got to understand how. And I know when we was kids and your mama would tell you ignore them, that felt like surrender or weakness. But you understand how ignoring a bitch make them look little in your adult life. You understand how a person who can't conduct and can't control themselves in a mature manner, acting out overtly and outrageously, and you responding with class and decorum, makes them look like the person that they are, like the size that they are, like the little bit that they is, right? It's this type of energy. Choose your peace. Why is you giving attention to some bunch of bullshit? That's what I'm tapped into. The Magician card, energies out with the Death card. Because it's through these little microscopic portals, can I say that? These devils are getting footholds. What you can do differently tomorrow is don't even give no attention to the raggedy ass bitches. This is what I'm tapped into. Ten of Swords energies out here. They said what they said. They did what they did, and it's over with. Because a lot of that back and forth shit is more validating for them than you realize it. That's what I'm tapped into. Yeah, don't respond to that dumbass shit. That motherfucker say something to you and you don't even say nothing, and you don't even respond to their ass. Like, who the fuck are you? That's gonna always be the win. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. And how can we best prepare? Page of Pentacles. It's already right here. That's crazy. I was going to check. Let me see something. How can we best prepare can we best prepare for the energy that we're facing tomorrow? The Page of Pentacles energy. Like, you got to study your enemy. You got to know how they're going to come. You got to know what approach is like. Like, this is like knowing how they're going to try to offend you. Like, if you sometimes there are types of people and they always say the same type of joke. Like, for example, one thing that I hear a lot in this forum is a lot about my weight. Or people will talk about my race, right? And so trolls and low vibrational entities tend to have a common theme. Like, they talk about somebody's weight, or they'll talk about somebody's race, or they'll talk about somebody's gender. You know what I mean? It's this type of energy. Once you understand how the enemy is going to approach you, you know what to ignore. Nine of Swords energy is out here with the Five of Pentacles, but heavy on they want to find out what your insecurities are and what your vulnerabilities are and exploit them. Ace of Pentacles energy is out here with the Queen of Cups. But if you are in control of your attention and you don't give attention to Two of Swords energy with the Three of Swords came out here twice to that bullshit, then how they gonna know what to say or like where to target? This is what I'm tapped into. Six of Swords, the Page of Wands with the Tower card. The only thing that they will do, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, the only thing that they will do is expose their, like, they really intentional about trying to discover some of your secrets or what makes you insecure so that they can try to get you to act differently and then change your reputation or the perception that people have of you. That's what you can do differently tomorrow is understand the way your enemy works, understand their mechanisms, understand the way they feed off of your energy, how they feed off of your insecurities, how they feed off of your fear, how they feed off of your frustrations, and then don't give them any. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Don't give them any. Fucks, you know. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Let's get a sneak peek into next week. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path ahead for the greatest good. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's start off with you. Something unexpected is happening. This Tower card has been coming up a lot, but like in a surprise, like in a benevolent way. Like, unexpected shifts that really completely change something. And also, I've been seeing the Queen and the King of specifically Pentacles coming out together as a pair and as a group. So surprise. You might surprise and see your parents. But there feels like the masculine energy of doing and the feminine energy of creative ideas that have to do with financial growth, abundance, resources, and these types of things are coming together. You might get a surprise offer for a job that pays more, or maybe you're an independent contractor and somebody's doubling what your normal rate is. It's this type of energy where your creative ideas are coming together with your willpower, your discipline to produce results, and it'll seem like to everybody else watching like the tip of the iceberg that it was over a night success, but you've been putting in that motherfucking work. Five of Swords energy is out here with the four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. There are some things that are happening that may be uncomfortable, but your spirit team is saying that you need to learn this. You're not supposed to feel when these people talk to you or talk about you. You're supposed to think. Think about what the intention behind it is. Think about where their mindset is. Think about what spirit is trying to show you. Don't give a fuck about what they're saying about you. Think about how they're showing you their hand. This is what I'm tapped into. Three of Swords energy, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I said, a lot of these witches and these warlocks that's been constantly pursuing you, they want to know what makes you weak, what makes you vulnerable. This is how the devil works. The devil is not divine and does not work like God, where God has all knowingness. Until you tell them. Want me to say it again? Until you tell them, oh, I'm insecure about 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm insecure about 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm insecure about ABC. They just shooting in the air, hoping something will land. And then, like Battleship, Five of Swords. I have a deck where the Five of Swords is Battleship. Right? They just shooting random shots in the air. Maybe they'll talk about your shoes. Maybe they'll talk about your shirt. Maybe they'll talk about your mama. Maybe they'll talk about your car. Whatever it is, because they trying to see which one get an emotional reaction out of you. And being able to observe this as their course of action is going to be your most powerful path forward. Why? Because ain't none of that shit going to get no emotional reaction out of you. You will literally look at them and know, okay, you just want an emotional reaction out of me. It's nothing is true. There's no rumors going on about you. There's nothing wrong with your shirt or your shoes. They're trying to figure out if you're self-conscious about what you're wearing. They're trying to figure out if you're self-conscious about your finances. They're trying to figure out what you're self-conscious about so that they can continuously attack that, because they want to push you close to the edge and then cause you to think, oh no, I'm already close to the edge, then let me jump. This is what I'm tapped into. So then reverse psychology. They want to study, show them motherfucker what a scholar is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They want to study a person, see what their weakness is, then you demonstrate what a real scholar is. This is what I'm tapped into. Because a scholar will never let you know they studying you. Okay? 5 of Pentacles. You won't even know they there. Page of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, that's 6 Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles makes it 7 Pentacles. You got to know King of Pentacles makes it 8 Pentacles. That they won't have anything on you in regards to what makes you insecure, where your weaknesses may lie, what your finances look like, what your relationship look like, what your home life look like, unless you tell them. And you can tell them easily by reacting emotionally to the shots that they shooting in the air. But they don't really know what they aiming for. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And let me tell you something. The most important thing for you to know going into next week is that if they got to come together, if it take 2, 3, 4 of them to come against one of you, listen to me. If it take 2, 3, 4 of them to come against one of you, then you must be the beast that you think you is, okay? I love you. I appreciate your time, your energy, your love and support. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. My intentions are to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. I do that by helping others to overcome the pitfalls that I've landed in. And until we meet again, be powerful on purpose, wholeness, infinite waters flowing through you. Take it easy.